Jess.
I saw that it was live.
Welcome to my booty shop.
And?
Who are you?
Oh, and I'm Reed, who also feels very welcome at this booty shop. We didn't rehearse this. Why would you rehearse something if it's just on Facebook, right? Right?
Yeah, right. I don't know. I do what I want.
Right.
I feel like we have honestly never done a live before, and I don't know if it's working, and quite frankly, I don't even care. So I'm just going to talk and pretend like it's working, and yay! We are just so excited. I don't know, I'm going to speak for myself. I'm excited because we have been working really hard to get this up and running. This is a lot of our dreams that we've been working on for what feels like forever that are finally coming true. And quite frankly, it's because of Hurricane Harvey. As you can tell, we're in a tent. Our shop is a tent.
It has been our shop, and now it's become the booty shop. Upgrade.
I'm ready for an upgrade.
Right?
Boy howdy. And that's why we're here. Is we really just want to share what we're doing with you guys, and quite frankly, I just love life. And the storm was awful. We lost a ton. It took 3 months of remodeling to move back into our RV, which was already too small for our family. And because of that remodel, we had all these tools, and we were like, let's start building things. And we did.
Right.
And here we are.
We started with wood.
And
we started with wood. I see
wood,
notifications popping up. This is weird. Okay.
I don't know what this means.
I don't know what it means either. But we started with wood because, you know, all wood is good, is what I used to say. And
you just said it. You still say it.
I say it like every single day.
I like big wood.
Right.
And
I started making little wood. She wasn't satisfied, so we started with this. What you see behind you is...
But this was my joy.
Yes.
The wood is good.
Wood is good, but...
But seriously, look at this. It is so much fun. This is old growth redwood. It was a screened-in porch before the storm, and now it is a succulent planter, but it has the Hurricane Harvey brand on it. Quite distracting me.
I know,
Which is harder to see on the redwood, but it looks like this. And we salvage everything. These are little teeny legs. They're actually upholstery pins. And
Pam will appreciate that. Thanks for watching, Pam. Hi.
Hi, someone's watching. It must be working.
Upholstery pins. Talking about upholstery, right? Pam Crouch, she's upholstery queen.
And so we just went with it. But I absolutely love these. I planted mine 3 weeks ago, a month ago. And you can see it dried out in the sun over time. All you have to do is take oil, and you oil it right down and it pops. But look at the colors there. It is so much fun, and the little legs allow for the water to drain out, and it's just great. So this is what we started with. Actually, before this, we started with really big planters and big things.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've got some great guns, but I'm tired. I'm tired.
Barely get my arm around.
I'm tired and
hand
I'm
around
old. I just can't keep doing the big woodwork, so we went to smaller stuff. And then when I finally got my hands on this half of the tent, and that sounds ridiculous, I started playing with glass. And vintage glass is something that just has excited me forever. I absolutely love it. Things like this. This is a cobalt teacup and saucer set. We cleared out a friend's garage, and we ended up with hundreds and hundreds of pieces of beautiful glass, and it was the happiest thing for me. But then I have this problem in that I'm horrible at growing plants. Reed has always been the gardener, You can agree with me. I'm horrible at growing plants. I
Yeah,
have like a
even
brown
when she
thumb.
tried.
Yeah, I tried. I tried and I kill everything, and I'm bad at it. And then I found succulents, and succulents worked really well for me because you can severely neglect them, and they prefer it, which is brilliant for my lifestyle. But the problem with succulents is that really if you overwater them, they die, which is why they thrive on neglect. But then I had this problem where I wouldn't overwater them, but I would overwater them too much once a month. And so I decided I need to put drain holes in everything. For people like me who can't grow anything and you kill everything, I wanted it to be simple because it needed to be simple for me. And I want something that just sits on the counter of my kitchen, in my bathroom, as long as there's plenty of light. Hey, someone said hi to
Bonnie.
me. It's working! Yay! And this worked. But then we had the problem of how do you drill through vintage glass? And look, I don't know how to show this. You see that? Can you see my eye through there? Aw, it's there. We figured out how to drill it, and we broke a few, which is, you know, par for the course. But then we had a ton of the white ones. Or I guess this isn't white, this is clear. This is like my favorite color, clear, right? Because you can do anything with it. But the clear got boring to me after about 35 seconds because I have a really short attention span. Even though I love it, when you plant the clear, it does this, which is absolutely gorgeous, except that, and I put, these are rocks from Rockport. They're little gravel rocks, and then dirt, and then more rocks on top. And I lied. There's no rocks on top.
That one didn't get the treatment.
It didn't. It was because I knocked leaves off, or my kittens did. And I just didn't like this look as much. Like, I love dirt, but I don't love dirt that much. And so we started painting. And out... These kill me. They're so cute. I just absolutely love them. So they were clear, except now they are black or red and white. But they won't kill your plants because look, they have holes in them. So even if you even if you overwater them, the
is
plant.
this how you do it?
I don't.
Just float with it.
So, really, we just like to play and we like to experiment, and all of it is so much fun. And we want to start using live like this to show you guys what we have, offer you one and onlys. And really, it will start with like under $40 shows. My heart, our heart, and our passion is to deliver gifts, gifts that mean something, that are important and special to you and to the people who you're gifting it to. That it's special, that it has a heart. And so we're going to start doing shows where everything is under $40, and we just show you a one-of-a-kind thing. We offer it to you, and if you want it, great. If not, we'll throw up another one. And like all of these, we will be offering at $17 a piece. It is always free shipping, and it's not just the planter. You also get it wrapped up nice and neat. You will get one of our brands. Did I ever find my wine? Yes, I did. You know what? If you go back and look in the picture, it was sitting.
It was sitting.
No.
Oh,
it was over here.
Oh, it was over here.
It was over here.
Okay.
It was in a cup over here. Yeah. But it was a pretty cup because you know what? I'm fancy.
When she wants to be, she's very fancy.
But sometimes I'm really kind of ghetto too.
Sometimes in order to learn how to be fancy, you got to experience the ghetto. It's true.
So, I really only know a few things in life, and one of them is that I'm absolutely, I have to be true to me. And I can't do anything that I don't fully believe in. And to me, this is more fun than I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
And we've never done anything like this together. And we're gonna have fun doing this together. So here's the questions that we have. Oh, here's what I forgot. It's always free shipping, but if you're local to Rockport, you get 25% off all the time. Pretty cool, right? 25% off. Whatever you see on the show, you just say, hey, I want it, and you can come pick it up, and we take 25 bucks off that price. So anything under 40 bucks, 25% off for local pickup. Yay, I love discounts. So here are the things that we want to know. We want to know, what are the best times and what do you really like? For me, like I started painting these and I fell in love with the black. It is so sexy and so elegant. I just absolutely adored it. I still do adore it. But then I look at the white and I'm like, that's good too. But then, hi, my tiny.
What's up, bud?
We also do things like teacups. And this one also, I don't want to tip it fully, but it has a hole in the bottom. But then there's other colors. Like this aqua, which I absolutely love. And let's just plant it right now.
Yeah,
Do you want to
plant
it?
That sounds
because
like a
you know
great
what?
idea.
When I did this one, I learned a lesson. This was one of my practice ones. I painted it and then drilled the hole. Oh, thank you. What's your favorite color? I'm so curious. We have, look at this one. I don't know if this is, it's darn close to like a Tiffany blue. And they're all painted with oil-based paints. And so they do not, we cannot seem to scratch them off. Actually, yesterday, I broke one. See, look, sad day, it was one of my white ones. And it's one of the ones that was painted, so I started to try to scratch it off.
Hi, Marcella.
And I can't scratch it off, which means we're doing something
That's
right.
some good paint.
And then I have really weak nails, which is why they're all so short. Like, they've always been flimsy. I got issues. And so I gave it to Reed. Reed, would you like to scratch that off?
I tried it earlier.
You're so cute.
I couldn't scratch it off with a screw. Those are pretty sharp.
And so we take some... Oh, here, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
We're going to take some scissors, which I don't recommend. I mean, please.
What are you doing?
This is my art. But I want to scratch it.
We're going to get
and
cut.
Look, can I scratch it? I'm going to scratch it until it comes off. Because don't do this. I don't want you to break my art.
But it takes quite a bit. You know,
it takes, look at this. I'm having to like really scratch to get that paint off. And so that actually makes me really happy because that means that we are producing a good quality product.
What's weird is it looks just like a guy and she did it on accident. Look at that. Looks like a stick man. Actually, even better than a stick man. And she says she's not an artist. Look.
I am so an artist.
Right?
We're going to see if we can experiment with this real quick because I don't know if y'all saw on... I think I shared on Facebook and Instagram. You have paint on your forehead, just FYI.
I do, right there.
When I shared the cupcake stand, it was beautiful. I went and gave it to a friend of mine today, and it was stunning. But I distressed glass with oil-based paint. And I'm happy to share any of the methods that we use to do this, because if you want to do it yourself, please just go do it. You don't have to buy a teacup for me for $17 with free shipping. You can
Always
just go
free shipping.
do it yourself. If you have a drill press, and the bits that I buy are 20 bucks a piece. Buy a bit, get a bunch of glass, do it. I'll give you the spray paint. Just PM me. I have no problem. Like, if you want to do it, just do it. I love the creative aspect of it. But if you don't want to, come get a Harvey glassware, because all of these have been in the storm, and it's just fun for us. The salvaging is just a brilliant part of our life. It's truly fun, and I enjoy it. And it's more than wood. It's also glassware and metal and lots of other things. We also have 4 kids still at home. And we told them they could be behind as much as possible as long as they're quiet. So if you see fun little faces, just know that we're a family business, and we're a small family business. And this...
Quincy's just going to have to be a part of the next show.
This is what makes us us.
He never stops hamming it up.
The cool part... we're all pretty ridiculous.
Right?
I don't know where they got it.
Yeah.
So I just started playing with this piece of glass that I scratched up. And I'll be darned, it's looking pretty cool. Like, I scratched it up with scissors.
Right?
And then I just started sanding it with some really old sandpaper is my preferred method. And it makes just the most amazing distressed look. And distressed wood is really fun. I spent probably 6 months after the storm really mastering how to do distressed wood. Look, this is one of my... I'm going to just walk around with a piece of glass on my finger. This is one of my favorite boards. I haven't let him integrate it into any of his projects because I absolutely adore it. Sometimes when you find a piece of wood and all the knots are just right, it's just so beautiful. And it's an aqua color, and I have a vision. Maybe up here I'll end up with a coat rack, or... I'm in Texas. We don't wear coats. A towel rack.
Right.
A towel
We'll
rack.
hang towels right here. because it's hot.
Right. So...
Speaking of heat, here we go.
Thank you. It's getting hot in here. But I'm going to leave my clothes on, even though this is a booty shop.
Right. Especially considering
Sweat
you got
rags.
kids right behind you.
Absolutely.
And there's probably kids over there and kids over here.
There's kids everywhere. So, really, what are your favorite colors? And, like, which do you like? Look at all these fun colors. Or should I just do 1,000 of every variety and just roll with it? Really, I want to know what times work best for you all. I said you all. I haven't said you all in a long time.
Right, you've been saying y'all, and then you just came up with you all.
Shoot from the hip, speak from the heart. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
Gosh, this red. Look at that red.
How about we just kind of look at the
color selection?
The color selection here. It's just fun to just see
I do have one yellow.
Different shapes.
This one is one of mine, or will be sold at a discount because it wasn't working right around the edge. I have a learning curve, but I love the yellow. Look at that. It turns out so fun. Are you going in?
Well, this is very different.
This, I'm not sure what this was. It was a candle holder. I'm not sure what we're looking at here. I feel like I've just got a boob shot.
Oh.
Hi. I'm up here. I see where your mind's at.
Always where
Whoa.
it should be.
Sorry.
Careful, dude.
Yeah.
You're shaking my booty shot. I think this one was a candle holder. But what makes it so cool is this, I believe, was made by Estelle, who is the late owner of most or all of this glassware.
Hi! Janelle, Kimberly. Thanks for joining, guys.
It is so cool, and what makes this piece so special to me is that I also have her head. And it seems kind of weird, but I love heads. This is a great head to me because she was an artist and a local Rockport artist, and it's absolutely beautiful to me. And I have her head, and I have her art, and I have a lot of the glassware. And to me, these are the stories that came out of Harvey. These are the connections that came out. where we're able not just to salvage things, but to salvage stories and hearts and bring that to life and give hope where there hasn't been hope, because this storm destroyed a whole ton of our town, like most of it. And to me, she is part of the history of Rockport, and it's important to me to share that and to share her art, because that's really what all of our legacies are about.
Well, and there's another funny story behind this.
It's also my first head.
It's also her first head. Right, it's also her first. But it's also...
Everybody needs a first head.
The story... What makes it so intriguing...
What was your first head?
Is that the head was designed... The head was designed for someone, and... okay, hold on. The family members told us about her, Aunt Estelle, okay? Apparently it looks nothing like her. They had to pass it on to us, so... This is what we frequently...
But if the artist's out there, the artist could still be out there. And I care about the artist, but it doesn't look like Estelle.
I know, but we're going to reinvent her, and they were just ecstatic about it.
I'm going to turn Estelle into a planter. And I don't... Like, everything in here is for sale, but I'm not ready to part with my head. So, if you have heads... I will happily take your heads. Don't throw your heads away. And mannequins and any of those things. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
But
hi, Casey.
This is my first head, so it is very near and dear to me. Would you like to put her over there?
Before we move on, I think, Quincy, if you had one thing to tell everyone, what would it be? This is your contribution.
What's your contribution?
Just tell them something.
What's contribution?
Yeah,
what's your part?
What's your part? What do you want to say?
I don't know.
How about you to say hi? He's my baby. He's not a baby, but he's my baby.
Yeah.
And
I'm in my
sorry.
He's been working on growing out his hair, and he's been doing a fantastic job. We just got to encourage him to keep it back so we can see his eyeballs. Hey, you know what?
So anyway,
go fix your hair.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm going to be right back.
So anyway, I wanted to take one of these. Here it is. And this was the one that I made the mistake on, where I painted it before I drilled it. I want to go ahead and just plant it because I have this one that I want to take the plants out of. So we had a cat apocalypse recently.
Mm-hmm.
Harvey gave us one cat who adopted us. She came to us kind of pregnant, and then she had her babies in the abandoned house that got hit by a tornado behind us. And when the kittens were a month old, we thought they had all died and we couldn't get in the house. She drugged them one at a time home. And then we had 3 kittens in the shop, like right here. And they ended up, apparently kittens love succulents, and they love tromping through them. So I've had a couple mishaps with this one, but look at this. I like the little teeny babies. I'm going to have to try to get that in there. Do you see that little teeny baby right? Oh, that wasn't the baby. The baby's right there. It's so tiny.
I had to look really close to see it.
It's so cute. And there's another baby right there. But I really need to get this into one of the other ones. So I wanted to just plant one real quick, because I figure if I have a horrible green thumb, let's just get this cleared off real quick.
Okay.
I kill everything. And because I kill everything, it would only make sense to show you how I'm able to keep these alive, because quite frankly, that's important if you want plants. We're in a tent. So you hear all the noises. Oh, where do they all go?
We tried starting earlier, and the lawnmower was so loud that we're just like, forget it.
Wasn't our lawnmower.
Forget it. We couldn't hear anything. Yeah, just right across the street. It sounded like they were like coming through our tent.
This is the one I want.
Well, hi. Your hair looks awesome now, dude.
Okay.
You look
So
great.
here, we're just going to put all of this back, trying to clear my workspace real quick.
Is that a nose?
That's your nose.
No.
You're right there.
I got your arm.
Yeah.
Wrong arm. Okay, so let's take this down. You're going to get to watch Quincy the whole time.
He's going to be watching you.
I don't even know what I want to put in this thing. I probably should have pre-planned more. But if you've known me for like 30 seconds, you know I don't pre-plan much of anything. I'm a wing it kind of girl. So this is my bucket of dirt. All I'm going to do is start with rocks. I need rocks first. Oh, this was what I wanted to show you too. Can you see this? I made little teeny rock bags. So when you buy one of our teacups or any of... I need to come up here. Hello. When you get one of our teacups or any of our products, it will be wrapped beautifully in gift wrap. And then you will get a rock bag. Really, I just didn't want to buy plastic bags because I don't like using plastic. I understand what it does, quite frankly, to our oceans. We live right next to the ocean. I don't like plastic in the ocean. And so these are some of Reed's old shirts. I just sewed them into quick disposable bags tied up. They're just rocks. So when you get a teacup or any of our glassware or any of our succulent planters, you will also get a little bag of rocks from Rockport, and they're so cute. And then I'll be wrapped up with one of these and a handwritten card. And really, to me, it's a great sentimental gift. So many people have been affected by this storm and so many other storms. Give me 1 second, Tiny. That we needed something for not just ourselves, but our children, our community, and now a larger community to have hope. And so that's where the rocks came from. So the first thing I'm going to do you want to throw a few rocks in there? Why don't you just give me a scoopy of rocks? And see, this was one of the ones that I wanted to use, and I went ahead and drilled it, and then realized that it had a chip in it, which is just silly. One is perfect. So he just put one of the little, just a little bit of rocks in the bottom. That'll give it good drainage. And then you can buy plants absolutely anywhere. It astounded me. I mean, you can go to Walmart and buy plants. You can go absolutely anywhere. We have a couple nurseries like within a mile of our house. You can just go pick up some plants. So then I just add a little bit of dirt and we grab a plant. You know what? Can you hand me the tall spiky? Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Down. Down. Yep. Nope. No wonder you can't understand me. Yes, that one. Perfect. We've been married for 14 years.
She changes her mind too much.
Right. Yep. Nope. So this one, yeah, Tiny.
This looks like a chili to me.
It looks like a cherry.
Chili.
A chili. It does kind of have a chili shape. That's a bag. I pulled out my sewing machines for the first time today, only to realize that one of my sewing machines is completely dead, and my serger sews like clunk, 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 and it was just ridiculous. So, did you watch me jump? Did you see that? You should rewind that on the replay. I totally thought a spider was crawling down my thumb, and it was like a dust thingy, but I thought it was a spider, and I totally jumped. Okay.
Just stand still, buddy.
Still. There we go. So all you do is when they're in the little package like this, I just turn it over. Look at that. Dump it out. These things are so hardy. Can you pan me down a little bit so we can see what's going on down here? I'm literally just pulling it out of here. Oh, the most beautiful balls. I love root balls. Look at that. This great big thing has the tiniest little roots. It always amazes me. And you can be pretty darn rough with them, which is even more astounding. But I promise you, I've experimented a lot. Hold on for 1 second. We're gonna take this. Can we still see? Right here. We'll do it. I don't even know. Hi. It's this. Let's pull that right there. So I just take this and I put it right in. Oh. We're going to grab some more dirt. Look at me making a mess. This is kind of the fun part. It's so therapeutic. And it's so fun to watch them grow.
Hey, Mom? Why can't we just take the camera out there and then do it?
Because I'm crafty. So now I won't even water this for a day or two. I'm going to let these roots kind of acclimate. And my soil has a little bit of moisture in it. I just knocked my glasses all wonky. But look, it literally takes like 15 seconds. Okay, that was probably 3 minutes. But it's so cute. Now,
and then we get to add some rocks to the top.
If you want a little pizzazz, Quincy, would you like to just go ahead and add some rocks? Why don't you use your fingers some? And this plant was so sad. When I got it from the store, it was just not looking well. And I literally did nothing to it. I quit watering it, and it came back to life. That's how awesome succulents are. I'm going to show them.
Just a few more.
Look, all the way around. Got to lift it up all around.
Go. Okay.
You going to show them? Oh, look at that. And those succulents, here, let me see. There we are. That succulent was only $1.50 at our local, what is that? Place that sells plants.
We got it at More Than Feed.
Nursery.
Yep.
More Than Feed, yes. And it just looks adorable to me. You can put this anywhere in a couple days. I'll water it once until the water comes out of the hole, and then I don't water it for another week to 3 weeks. They do need lots of sun, but it's really that simple. If you're busy and have a brown thumb like me, this is the way to go.
Right. They don't get too hot or too cold.
And you get chilly with it.
They're just fine.
And you get a chili with it. So I think really that concludes today's show. Like we didn't know what to expect or what to do.
Yeah. Do any of you guys have an inkling of when would be a good time to do an ongoing show or just the next show?
Like under the shows that we're wanting to do more than anything are the gift shows for $40 and under. And that means, let's say your mom who lives in Cincinnati has a birthday coming up. You don't know.
Hi, Julene.
Hi. You don't know what to get her. So you send her one of the little teacups. Maybe it's something like this, where it's the milk glass. You send her the little teacup, and because you know she loves that teacup. That way you know that she's going to get the most amazing gift. When you open the box, it's beautiful, and she'll have something that lasts, that it's important to her. Quincy, I do think you're a natural. We need to calm down.
He may not know what to say, but he has a lot to do.
No, I don't.
You know what to say now?
Yeah.
What would you like to say?
I don't know.
Would you like to show them this? Can you show them the baby that was growing?
Wait, Will?
Look at it.
Find the baby.
Where's the baby? No, over here. Oh.
Okay, show them the
There's a
baby.
little baby, wait.
Can you see it? Look. This one we planted about a week ago. And it has grown so well. I have no idea what this stuff is. But I'm telling you, this stuff makes me so giddy. Look at how small it is. It's so tiny. And when the babies grow from that, they are the cutest, tiniest little things I've ever seen. They're just absolutely adorable.
And these look fake.
They do look fake. Actually, most succulents look fake.
This doesn't look fake either.
It doesn't?
I meant this looks fake. Well, these look real.
Okay, well, we will be back soon, and let us know. We'd love your feedback. Just guide us in a direction. When? What day would be good? I'm leaning towards Sunday night, actually, or Monday about nap time. Tell us what you think and what would be best, and we might just end up doing them 7 days a week. I don't know, because for me, this is more fun than I've had today.
Since this morning.
Since this
when
morning.
we weren't doing the show. Now we're doing it.
Now we're doing it. And you still have paint on your forehead.
I always have paint on my forehead.
And I'm sweating. Oh.
I have paint all the way across. Like,
Thank
See
you
ya.
all. We love you.
Yeah, rocks in the bag.
Rocks